Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review and demo on the new L'Oreal face sponge. So they actually came out with 3 sponges. So this is the face one. They have a blue one which is for blending out concealer underneath the eyes, and then they have like a more bright neon one that's for blending out contour. Each of them run for about $8, which honestly isn't too bad compared to the much beloved beauty blender, which is about $20. So it's always great to try to find another, like, not a dupe, because honestly I feel like there is yet to be a dupe, an exact dupe for the beauty blender, but more of an alternative, a drugstore alternative. The other one that I really love is the Real Technique sponge. I think that's a great alternative to the beauty blender if you either don't want to drop $20 or you just can't afford to drop $20. And honestly, I didn't think I was going to pick up the sponge because I was like, I don't know, is it just yet another affordable drugstore sponge that really isn't that great? Because honestly, I've been on the hunt for alternatives to the beauty blender. I'll go to TJ Maxx. I remember I bought this really beautiful, they lured me in because it was a mint color, but it was so stiff. It was like, honestly, like just hurt my face, like pouncing on there. So I don't even know if I have it anymore. I think I finally just got rid of it. Like, you're honestly never going to use that. It didn't blend out product that great. So I was like, I was a little skeptical, especially since they came out with 3 different sponges for different things. I was like, honestly, I use my beauty blender for my face concealer and blending out contour shades. So it just felt kind of gimmicky to me. But I was like, you know what? It's $8. Let's review them. Let's see. And you know, you can save for yourself. This little sponge, honestly, I should have showed you guys when it's dry and then to when you put it under water and then kind of squeeze it out. It grows a lot. So this gets really big compared to how it is when you first get it in the box. I have been using this and testing it out with different foundations, different products. Been trying to use it for, as I would use my beauty blender. So I've used it for foundation, concealer, and my contour shade. And honestly, I do really like this sponge. There's a couple things I would maybe, you know, change or, you know, that I would prefer. But for an overall like face sponge, I think this is a great buy for $8 compared to a bunch of the ones that I found at TJ Maxx, other affordable ones. If you know you can't get your hands on the Real Technique ones and you want to try out the L'Oreal one, I would definitely say check out the L'Oreal one for all around the face. I think this blends foundation out really well. Like, I haven't really used I can't remember the last time I've used my beauty blender because one, I've been testing it out, but I've actually really been liking it. Normally when I test out a product and I don't like it, I go back to what I know, and you know, I just haven't gone back to my beauty blender for a while because this has suited me pretty well. A couple of things that I don't really like. I do like the shape for around the face. I think you can cover a lot of area, but for underneath the eyes, I wish that the tip was just a little bit thinner like my beauty blender. What I do is kind of like squeeze it and then kind of, you know, get underneath the eyes. You can still do that. You got to work with it a little bit better, especially if you wear contacts. You got to be careful if you've already done your eye makeup not to get it in your eye. So I wish it was just a little bit slimmer, but I do know they did come out with a concealer one for those purposes. For me personally, it's like I don't want to have to use 2 different sponges, especially if you're traveling. I don't want to travel with 2 different sponges. I like my beauty blender around the face, contour, and you know, underneath the eyes. This around the face is great. Contour, I can definitely, you know, use that to blend it out with. I just wish it's a little bit slimmer. Still, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I can just squeeze it and I can still work with it. I think that's really my only gripe with it. I haven't really noticed like too much staining when I kind of clean it off, and like, you know, color running all over the place or like staining anything else in general. If you've been curious about this sponge, I would definitely say check it out. I think this is another great alternative. Like, if I have to suggest another good affordable sponge for people who just want to save money or just don't even want to spend $20 because you've got other things you'd rather spend $20 on other than a face sponge, I would definitely recommend the L'Oreal one. So I'm glad I picked it up because now, you know, in between, you know, if I don't want to like wear out my beauty blender too quickly, I can always go to this one or just have multiples of these and switch them off as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review and demo of the new L'Oreal face sponge. I really like it. Like I said, I haven't used I don't even know where my beauty blender is right now. That's how much I've been using it. But if you guys have tried it, let me know if you liked it or if you have not liked it. If you've been curious about it, I would definitely say go for the face one. I haven't tried the other 2, but for the face one, I think it works for, you know, all around. I don't see the necessity of having to buy 3 different sponges for 3 different things, especially if you're someone who's always on the run. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.